Okay, let's tell them, say, welcome back to our channel. Say, we haven't uploaded in a very, very, very long time. I don't think he's gonna last, but that's okay. Okay, do you want down already? Oh, okay. It's mesmerized. What? No, 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 no. But anyway, so I haven't filmed a video in a very long time. I think the last time that I filmed a video, I think Beckham was about 10 months old. And he's playing over here with a bowl of ice. That's how I'm keeping him distracted. But I think it's been since he was about 10 months old. So a lot has changed in our life since then. We've moved. I'm 25 weeks pregnant right now with baby number 2. And so that's basically what this little video is gonna be. It's just an update of the beginning of my pregnancy to now, because the beginning was super rough. That's why I didn't document like any of it. And so now I'm gonna try from here on out to capture as much as I can with just life right now with just one baby. And so, yeah. Alright, so this is what I look like today. Today I am 25 weeks and 6 days. So tomorrow I will be 26 weeks, which is crazy already. Okay, so we found out we were pregnant on May 14th of 2021, this year. And so today's October 19th, so it's been a while. Like I said, it's been a long time since I filmed anything. And so we found out right around 4 weeks, and it wasn't exactly how we thought we'd find out. So Brandon was like, hey, you haven't taken a test in a while, you should probably take one. And so I was like, oh no, like there's no way that I'm pregnant, because as some of you might know, it took us a year to try for this baby. And so I was just super used to the like nose. And so I just wasn't really expecting it, but I was like, like he planted a seed in my head. So I went in the bathroom, took a test, and there was 2 faint lines. And we like freaked out. It was awesome. And yeah, it was a really cool moment, because if anyone has had a long process, long journey to conceive, it is up and down and super emotional. And so after a year, we finally got like, yes, Beckham was gonna have a sibling. And so yeah, that's how we found out. Like, what are you doing? Beckham, hey, you can't even see with my hat on. What are you doing? So right around week 6, so it didn't last long, the like excitement, happiness, I mean, that's always been there, but it was easy and I didn't really have many symptoms. I got super sick, and I had been pregnant months before, and I had morning sickness with Beckham, and it was just typical morning sickness. But this time it was way worse. I could only eat pudding and Jell-O, and I was ending up in the hospital at least once a week because I kept having to get IVs. I couldn't really get out of bed, and this lasted all the way up until about, I want to say around 15 weeks. And so it was brutal. I was put on bed rest at one point. They had diagnosed me with hyperemesis gravidarum, which most people just call it HG. But before I got pregnant, I had never even heard of this. I didn't even know it was a thing. But I had it, and it was bad. I ended up I started out at 160, and I ended up going all the way down to 130 in 1 month. So in 1 month, I had lost 30 pounds. And it was rough. The hardest part is because they can't really give you a timeline on when it'll lighten up or when it'll get better. And I remember just starving, and I couldn't drink water because, mind you, like, yes, you can't eat, but you're also throwing up all the time. And so it was rough. It was very, very hard. And they said that you're more likely to have HG if you're pregnant with a girl. So surprise, by the way, it's a girl. I just dropped my bracelet. Okay, sorry. But I just realized that I never said that. So yeah, we found out that it was a girl. And so that was super awesome that we knew, like, okay, we will at least have 1 boy and 1 girl. And so yeah, I'm kind of jumping all over the place, I'm sorry. So yeah, it was super hard. It was definitely the hardest thing I've ever went through. Emotionally it's hard because I had a toddler that I wanted to play with and get up with and just take care of, because that's what I was used to for the last year and a half, and I couldn't. And so emotionally it was very hard. And like I said, I'm glad that around week 16 it started lightening up. I could eat little things like pancakes with syrup worked for me, and so that made me at least feel full. And so as time went on, it slowly got better. I'm 25 weeks and I still can't eat a lot of things. Like I can eat cheeseburgers, which is huge. I can't eat most meats though. I can't eat like pork or just plain chicken or steak or anything like that, or anything greasy because it tastes gross to me. And so we're still definitely on the journey, but they said more than likely at this point it's not gonna lighten up until she's here. And so I'm kind of just along for the ride. Like I said though, as long as I'm not starving anymore, like I'm making the most of it and it got better for me. And I'm super grateful for that, because if I had it the whole pregnancy, that would be, I don't even know what I would do, because that was extremely hard couple of weeks. And so yeah, I'm kind of rambling, so we'll cut to the next part. Okay. So yeah, we found out that she was a girl. We did the genetic blood testing right around week 9, I want to say. So I think we found out during week 10. And so, as like anyone probably knows, Brandon has always wanted a little girl. And so I was hoping for a girl just so at least we'd have one of each. And I kind of suspected that it was a girl because I had been so sick and the doctors had said like they normally see that with the girls. And so we were so excited. We went out to the park where we actually did Beckham's gender reveal and popped a little popper, and it was really hard to tell what it was because they were super shiny, but she was a girl. And so we pretty much already had her name picked out. So Beckham has Brandon's initials. His name is Brandon Roy Lupp. And so Beckham's Beckham Rowan Lupp. And so if we had a girl, we wanted her to have my initials. So I'm Kirsten Paige Lupp, and she'll be Copeland Palmer Lupp is her name. And we are so excited, and I'm sitting in her room right now. That's why if there's like a pink tent, it's probably because one of her walls is pink in here. But yeah, I think that's pretty much most of the update. Beckham doesn't really understand what's going on still. He, like, if you say baby, he kind of understands, I think, but not really. I think he's just too young. We have done our anatomy scan. Everything looks great. Next week, we actually have our 3D 4D ultrasound, and we are so excited for that. And so I'm gonna hopefully upload more. And so if I do that, then hopefully you'll see a glimpse of it or a part of that day. And yeah, so pregnancy's going good right now. I'm in the chill phase of I'm not really super sore. I don't really sleep much, but I'm just not comfy at night. I don't know what it is. And yeah, I think that's pretty much my pregnancy update. We're excited to meet her. I've gained back at this point in time, I've gained back 14 pounds, and so we're moving that direction. And yeah, and also I sound super nasally in this video. I probably should have said this earlier. I'm not sick anymore, but I did have a cold and I'm still getting over it, so I'm not usually this nasally. Okay, so I probably should go over to some of the things that I've been craving, just because I like to document these, because then whenever my kids are like Beckham's age now, I watch back and I'm like, oh, like I remember that. But like you forget unless you document it. So that's what I'm doing right now. So if this video is super long, I'm sorry. It's more for me than it is for like everyone else, but I'm also putting it on YouTube so anyone can watch it. But anyway, my cravings have been, this is gross, but fish fillets from McDonald's have been a huge craving lately for me. I love them. I crave the tartar sauce. I'll wake up at like 7 in the morning and all I want is tartar sauce. I know, ugh. It grosses me out and I'm the one that eats it. But I love those. I love English muffins with butter and jelly and chocolate milk. Chocolate milk is my jam. It's mostly carbs, by the way. That's like all I ever want is carbs. What else do I eat? I think that's basically like my main 2 meals. And then like I said, cheeseburgers is like my new thing. So of course, like I'm burning that one out. I'm just eating cheeseburgers all the time. French fries, tater tots, sweet potatoes. I love those right now. And then I just found that I can eat Alfredo. Alfredo doesn't make me grossed out, so that's been nice. And yeah, I would say that, yeah, fish fillet is definitely like my top contender. So what else do I want to document this pregnancy? What do people put in these? Like, what do you want to remember later? Well, Copeland started kicking me a ton, and it's not like just kicks anymore. Now she does the whole like pushing out on your stomach, so you can like, it feels like she's giving you like a high five, and then you can push her hand back in. So that's been pretty cool. She likes to move a ton at night, figures. She never stops. She just, all night long, it's just like a little boxing match in there. Every time we get ultrasounds, they always say she moves a ton, and she's just like, they'll find her heartbeat, and then they'll have to find it somewhere else, and then because she just never stops moving. And so that's awesome, because she'll probably be like a fun little baby when she comes out. And so yeah, and I never said my due date either. So my due date is January 26th, and so we'll see. Beckham was 2 weeks late, so I don't really put a lot of emphasis on the due date. Like, I don't really hold that she'll probably come that day, but it's exciting. And today we are on the double digits now, the double digit countdown. So we are 99 days from my due date. So no more like triple digits, which is exciting. I texted Brandon that this morning because he's working. And I was like, hey, we're getting closer. And yeah, we already finished planning our baby shower. It's ready to go. We finished her room. I'll probably try to take little clip-its, and I'll put that in if I do that. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. It's been forever since I filmed a video, so if you watched from whenever I was pregnant with Beckham, you're awesome. And yeah, I'm excited to hopefully get back in the rhythm of making videos again, because I feel a lot better and it gives me something to do, and I hopefully will stick to it this time. But yeah, bye guys.